Action!
Hey everybody, it's February 27th and it's 2 days before the start of my Appalachian Trail thru hike, and I just wanted to show you all what I'm bringing with me. This is my pack fully loaded, weighs about 19 pounds, and I just want to show you what's inside it. So here are my hiking poles. These are Leckies, and you can actually pull them into 3 sections, telescoping poles, set those. I haven't gotten used to them completely, but I hear they're a big asset. This is my sleeping pad. It's a Z-Lite, and that'll be going under my sleeping bag every night. These are Crocs. They'll be my trail shoes, or my camp shoes rather, and if I need to do river crossings, I'll wear those. One-liter Gatorade bottle. I've also got a platypus 2-liter pouch for water in this bag. Okay, these are stuff sacks. I've got them organized by function. So in here are sort of my spare clothes that I might want to put on during the day. I've got gloves, balaclava for cold weather. These are basically long underwear, thin ones, basically tights that I could wear under my pants. This is my puffy jacket, very lightweight, very warm, should be really helpful, and clean underwear and spare socks. The next bag is my cooking set and food bag. So in here, I've got my stove, my cooking pot, my sort of collapsible bowl slash cutting board. This thing is actually hard enough to cut on. Alright, so I have a spork. This is the actual stove. So I attach that to this canister, fuel canister, screwed on. And I've got my pot with its cover, sits right on top of that, right on top of this. Got a couple spices. These are salt, pepper, garlic, and Italian herbs. And then I've got waterproof matches and a lighter. So that's sort of how I'm boiling water. And then the meals I'm actually planning to eat are all portioned out in these Ziploc bags. This is sort of my breakfast bag for the next 3 days. This is about 3 days worth of food I'm planning on. I've got some power bars. Actually, these are baby food jars for vegetables. I haven't tried them yet, but I figure it's a good way to get some fruits and vegetables in me, and if it's awful, I can tolerate it for a few days and then I'll never go back. This is sort of my snack and lunch bag. It's got Gorp, yogurt-covered raisins, some granola, and some little snacky type things. And then I've got 4 actual meals that are basically just boil and eat meals. This one I just need to heat up, put the whole bag right in a pot of water, and it's a vegetable korma, like an Indian dish, and I'll put that on instant potatoes. Next meal is just instant mac and cheese with some meat. This is just sliced salami. Here's some salmon with couscous, and it's like a sun-dried tomato flavoring packet inside there. And last meal is a sort of a wild rice mixture, and I put in some beef jerky and some dried vegetables. So these are sort of everything I plan to eat for the next 3 days, and some extra Ziploc bags for the storage of all that stuff. I need to put the trash in those and just keep things dry. This is my tent. It's a tarp tent moment, and I'm not going to set it up for you right now, but it's pretty quick setup, and it comes with an optional pole. I'm planning to leave that at home actually, because setup's pretty easy without it. And so this is a 1-person tent, and it weighs, I want to say, less than 2 pounds, maybe about 2 pounds. Alright, this stuff sack is sort of my sleeping where it's got my really long, or my long underwear warm version stuff. Warm socks, long underwear bottoms, and long underwear tops. And this is the heaviest duty for sleeping because I think it's going to be cold. Hopefully I'm wrong and I can send it home soon. This is my sleeping bag in its stuff sack. As you can see, it's stuffs down pretty small, but it's a legit sleeping bag and it's actually pretty comfy and warm. So that'll go right inside my tent on top of my sleeping pad. Alright, the last thing inside the main pouch is my bladder. So this is a platypus and it holds 2 liters, and I just fill that up, and I've got the nozzle that comes right around the front so I can walk and drink at the same time. In this pouch I've got a plastic bag with a journal, some postcard stamps, my wallet. I've just got some cash, medical card, ID, and credit card in a little plastic sleeve. And then this is a charger for my iPhone, and the camera is being used right now is on my iPhone. On the quickest outside pouch, the easiest one to access, I've got sort of my personal hygiene type bag. Just toilet paper, tissues, toothbrush, floss, and toothpaste, chapstick, little hand cream. My hands crack in the winter. This is a small first aid kit. It's actually got a lot packed in there. Some moleskin, some painkillers, band-aids, gauze, anti-diarrheal, all kinds of fun stuff in there, and some nail clippers, and hand sanitizer, and that's about it for that. Got a headlamp, a little Petzl lamp, it's pretty cool. And then this is my guidebook. I went with the AT guides. This is the northbound version of this for this year, and I got the bound copy and the unbound copy, and I could cut some weight by taking just sections of the unbound copy, but I actually like the idea of taking the whole thing with me, so I'll be carrying that all at once so I can sort of mark on the upcoming pages where people might be meeting me. So that's how I'll find where the next places to resupply are, where the roads cross, where streams are, where shelters are. It's all in there, pretty nicely labeled, easy to find. The last few things on the pouch, or on my pack, I've got a knife made by Justin with the leather sheath. This carabiner's attached and it's got a little compass on it. I've got some little pockets up front where I'm just going to keep a small watch head, just if I want an alarm or just a quick way to tell what time it is without turning on the phone, so I can conserve battery on that. And then here's a small Leatherman with scissors in the middle, and I'll probably just keep that in my pocket during the day. A few more pockets in this thing. Roll of duct tape. Never know what you need that for. Here's 25 feet of cord if I need to throw my food bag over a tree to keep the bears away, or hang a line to dry my clothes, whatever. For you Survivor fans, you recognize this is a Survivor buff. My brother Adam just taught me all kinds of ways to tie it so I can be fashionable on the AT. This is Aquamira. This is how I'm going to treat my water before I drink it. After I get it from streams, you take the cap off one of these, put 7 drops of part A and 7 drops of part B in the cap, switch it around, wait 5 minutes, pour it into a liter of water. So that's what this is for. Shake it up, wait 15 minutes, and then it's good to drink. And if it tastes a little funny, I brought some Crystal Lights so I can flavor it so it doesn't taste horrible. It's just an emergency Mylar blanket. Alright, and lastly over here, this is my rain section. So I've got a rain jacket, which will be my shell, my outer shell. If it's rainy or windy, that'll be the layer that hopefully keeps the wind and rain from getting in. And then this is like a cheap pair of rain pants. It's literally $8 at Cabela's, and the guy there actually told me I shouldn't get them. They're not good for anything, but my thought was when it's cold, this will be an extra layer of warmth, and if it gets so warm out that when it's raining and I put these on, I sweat underneath them and become just as wet as if I didn't have them on, I'll send them home and don't have to worry about it. And this is the pack cover for the whole pack. If it rains, this is sort of a big, almost like a hairnet that goes over the whole back. Alright, I believe that's it. Lastly, I guess the clothes I'm wearing. This is a rain hat from Amy. Thank you very much. Got the tearaway pants, or the zip-off pants, boots, and right now I'm just wearing 3 layers. I've got the thermal long sleeve. This is the 3, like Kathleen 3, the 3rd heaviest of the 4. And underneath that I've just got a short sleeve t-shirt, synthetic stuff, and over the top is just what you see. Okay, thank you very much, and look forward to vlogging again soon. Thank you much. Bye.